Hey, what's up everyone? I just hit the big 3-0 recently, and to many of you, it might seem like it's a big jump, but to me, it really is just the year after 29. It is, however, a new decade. Throughout my entire 20s, it was all about self-discovery, exploration, learning, and also figuring out what I want to do with my life. 30s is about potentially taking more calculated risks, getting better at the career path that I have chosen, building better finances, and hopefully start a family. When you were growing up, you dreamed of all of the things that you can be and do. For most people, going to college is that first step into the world that you want to be in, or perhaps create. In our 20s, we're gonna make lots of mistakes, but all of the decisions that we make and all the experiences that we go through set up a foundation for our 30s and beyond. As I turned 30, I reflected on all of the most impactful events throughout my 20s, and I wanna share with you the biggest lessons I learned so that you can make the most of your 20s and beyond. I hope this will help you develop a growth mindset to help you in your careers, finances, relationships, and yourself. Chase the opportunities, not the money or promotions. 2 words. So what? So what if you make $300K a year or are rich? So what if you become a high-level manager, president, or CEO? I can tell you that these are not the things that are going to make you happy or successful in your career when you get these. What will? Impact. At the end of the day, it's the scope and impact of your contributions to your company, organization, or society that counts. It's that feeling of accomplishing something meaningful that's going to stick with you in the long run. Money and titles are just products of your achievements. Chase the opportunities. Build income, save more, invest what you can. It's not how much you make, but how much you save and invest. But how much you save and invest is limited by your income. Find ways to build up to 7 income streams, preferably passive income, and refrain from splurging on depreciating assets like cars. The car will become more affordable, but a house will become less affordable over time. If you can spend below your means and have enough savings, invest the rest into stocks and index funds so that your money can grow faster than inflation. Do this as soon as you make money to take advantage of the compound effect over decades. Stay healthy, take care of yourself. You only have one body, so take care of it. Enjoy your metabolism while you're young, because after 30, it starts to slow down. The best way to maintain a healthy body is your diet. Limit carbs and fatty foods, and eat more fruits and vegetables. Find a way to get more calcium to keep your bones nice and strong and prevent osteoporosis. Drink an adequate amount of water every single day. Exercise is a given. Aim to do at least 2 hours of physical activity per week. With my diet and exercise, I've actually been able to maintain my weight for the last 10 years. Sleep. Get at least 7 hours of sleep every night. I know it's hard, but lack of sleep can affect your mood, memory, and general brain functionality. Lastly, take care of your mental health. Whether it's meeting up with friends or doing some sort of activity on your own, have those in mind. For me, I play video games to let it out. A good mentor or manager is key. Your manager is probably the most important person who can help you in your career progression. Ideally, it should be someone who can give you constructive criticism and guide you to take on new challenges, contribute more impact, and learn new skills. A good boss will teach you how things are done best and how the world works. As your boss gets promoted, he or she should take you along up. Think of it as growing together. Look for the leaders, not just ordinary managers. You're going to make mistakes. Own them. I've made many mistakes and I admit them as soon as the evidence says so. Rather than let my guilt or emotions take over, I just focus on fixing the mistake as soon as possible. Then I go figure out how to not make the same mistake again. Making mistakes is part of learning, and it's actually one of the best ways to improve yourself. You're trying something new, innovating, exploring the frontier. You never know what something can become until you try and sometimes fail. Maybe next time you'll actually succeed with a different approach or perspective. Breadth is okay at first, but later go for depth. In your 20s, it's great to go explore and try different roles to see what you're good at and what you like. But how the world works is that experts are more respected and paid attention to. In my 20s, I've had 4 different roles: hardware, software, system validation, and AI software solutions. Some interviewers asked me what I wanted to do with my career. A lot of these hiring managers questioned my career decisions. Now, I intend to focus and stay in AI, the hottest trend in the tech industry. This was part of my whole plan when I decided to do my master's degree back in 2018. Your depth in expertise is what's going to set you up for more impact. And as results of impact, raises and promotions. Set relationship and family goals early. Many young people these days have chosen to stay single for longer, need to date for years before deciding to get engaged, put off marriage, and finally, put off having kids. For men, it's easier to pull it off, but women are on a biological clock that cannot be controlled. A woman's fertility starts to decrease in her early 30s, and egg quality gets worse much faster in a woman's late 30s. It's also more dangerous for a woman to give birth when she's older. The best approach is to work backwards. Decide if you want to have kids, and if so, how many, and at what age, in particularly for the mother, giving 2 years between births. This will help you estimate on when to have your first child, when to get married, and ideally when to start having a long-term relationship. If you don't mind having kids before marriage, or you don't plan to have kids at all, then your timeline will be much more flexible. The important thing is to plan ahead. The earlier, the better. Don't focus on people who put you down. This is a powerful skill. There are going to be many people out there who disagree with you, step on you, belittle you, underestimate you, make you look bad. The list goes on. I've learned to just not care. When I do things, I believe in my purpose and mission. I'm also allowed to have my own opinions. So if people don't support you, don't let them affect your ability to pursue your goals. There is no need to invest your time in these types of people. Instead, work with the people who do support you and share your vision. You can also take negative comments as feedback to improve. Invest time in your friends, family, and significant other. The people who should be the most valuable to you are your friends, family, and significant other. Investing time into these relationships is valuable. It's your support network that you can fall back to whenever life doesn't go your way. No matter how many walls block your path or how many bricks come racing towards your face. I moved back to be closer to family and friends so that I can celebrate holidays with everyone and also have casual hangouts. My closest friends have been with me for over 15 years. over half of my life. If life falls apart, these are the people that are going to be there for you to get you through the toughest times, the toughest challenges, and help you get you back on your feet and move forward in life. Live your life and have no regrets. We all get caught up with work, and sometimes we forget to live. I understand that almost all of you need to make a living, but what will all of it be for if you don't actually spend the money you save on your interests and pursue the good things in life? Travel, entertainment, dining, or even starting your own gig. Regret is the worst feeling in the world. You have guilt when you do something wrong. You wonder what could have been had you tried. Let's avoid all of these by thinking through our decisions and go after the hard but wonderful things. On our deathbeds, we'd want to be able to say, I lived a happy life and I have no more regrets. My 20s is my foundation for the rest of my life. Now that I'm 30, I'm going to take with me and live up to these 10 biggest lessons that I have learned in the past decade, and I hope that you keep these in mind as well. I definitely want to scale my strategy for financial freedom, doing more meaningful work in my job, and for you through this channel, developing stronger relationships within my social circle, start family planning, and also stay healthy through exercise like tennis and volleyball. We each only get one life. Why waste it on people and things that don't make us happy or a better person? Let's focus on helping each other improve, grow, and not have to worry about finances so that we can focus on what's truly important and matters. The people around us and what life has to offer. Our pursuit of happiness. I'm here to be your guide and support. If you enjoyed this video, give me some likes and comments, subscribe, and join me on a journey of growth. You've been inspired today. Remember, live your life and have no regrets.